Hey guys, I'm gonna give you some review or a view about the Coolmaster, the cabinet which I have right over here. But before that, I was using this previous version, not previous version exactly, but this is from Zebronics. It's called Bijli. Now this one is good, but not good enough. I was planning for going for a Crosser HA80i, kind of a hydro series, which is to cool down the CPU, and basically it's a liquid mechanism how it's going to cool it down. Now for that one we don't have an 120 of fan slot in this previous version which I was using, and well, basically the case was really sturdy and it was good. But right now I got this one. It was a huge purchase. It was about 3,500k in Indian currency. So this basically is it has a front fan which has about 120 and then the bottom one with 120 again, and the rear one 120 again, and on the sides you have for 120 Now you can customize it the way you want it. If you have a 80 which I have here, you can also put it inside here and then screw it up, so it really doesn't matter. But if you give 120 there, it would be you can go maximum to 1200, oh so sorry 2700 rpms, so that's basically a lot of air coming through. So how I have decided to go with this one is pretty simple. I will be giving in each video about each of these things, like the crosshair cooler, and first the cabinet as I am assembling it into the cabinet. So as you can see, I have done my motherboard thing here. So my motherboard is all set, and so is the RAM, and the RAM hasn't installed yet, but then I'll do it eventually. So right now the CPU is there, so I didn't take it apart. So I have the Zebronics 800 watts power series, of platinum series actually, power supply. Now this is going to power one video card which is about 2 GB, and i7 processor which is like 3 GHz, which I'm going to overclock it. That's the reason of buying the cooler. And then I have about 3 TB of hard drive and 250 MB of hard drive, sorry 250 GB of hard drive. Again, I didn't go for SSD because it's too costly right now, and all my hard disk is like I can say it's about it's a 5,200. It's not 5,200. I think 7,200 is the speed of the hard disk over here. And I don't have a CD-ROM as of now because there is no way that I'm going to use a CD-ROM or DVD-ROM this point of time, because everything is USB bootable. So let me tell you about the RAM, sorry, the fans, how it was set up. So the front fan is already there. It came with the box, which means that it's going to give the default cooling, and it's going to pull in the air. So the air is going to pass through this one. The air is going to pass through the front, and now here is where I'll be installing another fan which came with this particular this is like a 120 fan, which I'm going to install it over here. Now the whole purpose of having this fan over here is to just push the air outside. Now I'm going to push all the air which is coming here on the bottom. I'm going to push all the air which comes from here, and I'm going to push it outside here, because here is where my processor would be. My processor would be here, and also my this is where my graphic card will be coming in, and all the heat it generates, it will be rotating around here because the air is flowing through this way, and all the air, because it has dual fan with it's an Asus graphic card. It's 560 Ti. Now it's going to pull the air down below. It's going to put it outside, and this one is going to collect it all and put it going. It's going to pour it outside. Now here, this is the interesting configuration, because people what normally do that is like they invert it. Like this is inverted actually. So you can see it over here. You will have a better look. So as per this one, it says AC on the inverted, so I have completely turned it around. The reason why I did that is normally what people does is like they put it in the same way how it comes, so the fan will be facing upside, so basically it's going to throw the air upside, and it's all going to mess up here and it's going to go outside here. But the thing I'm going to do is like, now this is where the CPU cooler will be coming in. Now I'm going to do an external cooler over here, right? So then what happens, what my plan is very simple. So it's gonna blow the air inside the system, and this is gonna throw it outside, okay? And what else is gonna happen is the side fan over here, just 120 mm again, that is where the cooler is coming in place, and it's going to pull the air inside again. It's going to push it, or one will be pushing and another fan, there will be two fans in that particular thing. So one will be like pushing, the other will be like pulling. So basically the air is coming here again, okay? So when the air flows here and it flows over here, so I need one exhaust system, and I'm going to use this one as my exhaust. Now it's going to throw all the air outside because it is in the back side. Now why am I using the CPU cooler on my side fan? Because a lot of videos I've seen, like people use it on the back side, they use the rear side just for the coolers. But why I'm going to use it on the side panel is just because it's just because I have my house is situated in such a way that I get fresh air on the sides of my computer, but not on the back side, on the rear side. So that's why I'm planning to put the CPU cooler on the sides rather than putting it on the here on the rear side. And here this the one way of doing this reverted is because of the bottom opening over here. Now I'm not sure if you can able to see it, but there is an opening, and all my SMPS heat which would be generated would be coming outside from here, and then when it throws the wind outside, it's going to pull the new air from inside. So this is the basic thing I'm going to do right now. I'm not pretty sure that it's going to work, but I'm going to keep this for some while, do some testing how the power is going to be divided, and that's about it. That's what I wanted to show you. But this is a real good case or a cabinet where you have enough opening around. So this is the left side panel, it doesn't have anything. On the right side you have the 120 mm gauge. That's it. So I will be doing another video explaining you each and every component, why we use it for, but that would come later. Thanks for watching.